Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, in complete darkness, surrounded by freezing wind, knowing that whatever is outside your tent is more terrifying than the deadly cold waiting for you. And then imagine choosing to run anyway. Before we get into this case, if you enjoy mysterious true crime stories that still defy explanation decades later, subscribe to the channel. It helps keep these stories coming. This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass incident. In January 1959, 9 experienced hikers set out on an expedition through the Ural Mountains in the Soviet Union. They were young, athletic, and highly trained. This wasn't a casual hike. They knew how to survive in extreme winter conditions. Their leader was 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov. The group planned a multi-week trek through some of the harshest terrain imaginable. They documented their journey with photos, journals, and notes. Everything seemed normal, until they never returned. When the hikers failed to check in, a search party was sent out weeks later. What rescuers found was disturbing. The group's tent was discovered collapsed on a snowy slope. But the most unsettling detail was this. The tent had been cut open from the inside, not unzipped, slashed. Footprints led away from the tent, barefoot or wearing only socks, heading downhill into the forest. No signs of struggle. No signs of another group. Just 9 sets of footprints disappearing into the snow. The bodies were found scattered across the area. 2 were found near a tree wearing only underwear, showing signs of frostbite. 3 more were found between the tree and the tent, as if they were trying to crawl back. The last 4 were discovered months later, buried under snow in a ravine. Their injuries made no sense. Some had fractured skulls. Others had crushed ribs. One woman was missing her tongue. There were no external wounds that explained the force required to cause such damage. No signs of a fight, no weapon marks. Even stranger, some of the clothing showed traces of radiation. The official Soviet investigation concluded that the hikers died due to a compelling natural force. That was it. No explanation, no details. The area was sealed off. The case was quietly closed. For decades, theories exploded. Some believed it was an avalanche, but avalanche experts pointed out the slope wasn't steep enough. Others blamed secret military tests. Strange lights were reported in the sky around that time. Some suggested infrasound, a rare phenomenon that can cause panic and disorientation. And then there are the theories that go even further. Creatures, cover-ups, things never officially acknowledged. But here's what still haunts investigators. These were not inexperienced people. They knew the cold would kill them within minutes. Yet they still left the tent, underdressed in total darkness. Something made 9 trained hikers believe staying inside was more dangerous than freezing to death. In 2020, Russian authorities reopened the case and ruled that a small slab avalanche likely caused panic. But many questions remain unanswered. Why cut the tent from the inside? Why scatter in different directions? Why the unexplained injuries? And why were details hidden for so long? To this day, Dyatlov Pass remains one of the most disturbing unsolved mysteries in history. 9 people entered the mountains. None came back. And whatever happened that night, it terrified them enough to abandon their only shelter. If this case gave you chills, hit the like button so I know to cover more mysteries like this, and comment below. What do you think really forced them out of that tent?